and today we are gonna do some more post-completion reviews because it's been a long time. I was really productive in January. I think I got like 19 or 20 projects done, and February, not so much. March is shaping up better. So you've got coming a whole bunch of what I've been working on for the last month and a bit. And I'm going to include some viewer finishes because I've been getting your finishes, and so I want to be able to show them now. So get ready to enjoy maybe my work and definitely the work of my viewers. So we're going to start with the first one that I finished since my last post-completion video, and that is number 311, what I call the Crystal Tropical Flowers. And I got this from the Blushing Blackbird store on Etsy last spring. I think I ordered in April or May or something like that. And I love crystal diamond paintings. You guys know that. And I love Blushing Blackbird because they give you quite a few colors. So this one here has 35 different colors. It's a full crystal kit. So I started it on February the 10th. I finished it on, that can't be right. No, I did this backwards. Okay, I started it on January 1st and I finished it on February 10th. Okay. And so here are my notes that I made from this, and I'll show it to you up close while I am talking. So the first thing, and this was when I started it on the 1st of January, the first thing is that the symbols on the canvas are not the same as the symbols on the legend. It means that I have to be much more careful than usual. And I can't actually remember what the canvas looked like, so I'm gonna just pull off. Okay, I know what the canvas looked like. Okay, so on the legend here, what you see are the symbols on a colored background, whereas, let me just pull one drill off here to show you. On the canvas itself, it's like a white circle with the other color around it. Let's just pull one off here. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. You see? So the reason I said I had to be careful was because there were some symbols that without the color would be a little confusing. I only found it confusing for like the first 15 minutes or so, and then after that, I was fine. Okay, so on that first day, I finished the first 4.5-inch strip, and I don't remember which. I think I started on this side. So I did 4.5 inches that day. And then I put it aside because I worked on a whole bunch of other projects. And the next day I picked it up was January 21st. And I finished the second 4.5-inch strip. So we're talking about this here. And I can zoom in a little bit more. Okay. I know why a lot of people don't like the way crystal drill diamond paintings look when they're done, I wrote. They are fundamentally different from round, square, or special shaped diamond paintings. Instead, it really is like looking at tiny pieces of colored foil, or rather on the canvas. So it's like looking at tiny pieces of colored foil on the canvas. The colors will never be as rich as the colors on a regular diamond painting. But that being so doesn't make me not love how crystal diamond paintings like this one look. So if you don't like all those double negatives, what I was saying there is that even though they are fundamentally different, I still love crystal diamond paintings. Okay, in fact, I want to put this one up when it's done because it's a different look. I think it'll be beautiful in its own way. And then 2020, and then on January 26th, I wrote, I just love the drills. Such great quality. I also love the way this is looking. And then February 1st, back to it again after almost a week doing other stuff. And February 10th, finished. I absolutely love this. The colors are fantastic and the finished product is stunning. This was part of my Facebook, my short-lived Facebook page, part of my profile, I think. I can't remember. But anyway, I loved this so much that I used it in my Facebook profile. There were plenty of leftovers and not too much trash, considering that it's a crystal drill. And you know what? The more I look at it, the more I love this. I just think it is stunning. And it is very sparkly. The sun is not shining directly into the living room right now. So unfortunately, you do not get the effect of the sparkle. I'm going to zoom back out a bit. I'm going to put the flash on to see whether that helps. Yeah, it does. It does. This thing, in the right light, it is just spectacular. And I think the detail on all the flowers is so beautiful. This is one of my all-time favorite diamond paintings. Now, I have been checking out the Blushing Blackbird store for, well, ever since I bought these, because I'm always on the lookout for more crystal diamond paintings. And unfortunately, the last time I checked, which was, maybe a week or two ago, the store was still closed, sort of on vacation kind of thing. They've been on vacation for a very long time. So I really do hope that, they do come back because they sell a spectacular product. So I will include the link to this down below, but I don't know that you're going to be able to get it. But in the hopes that Christina reopens her shop, it'll be there so that you can check it out. Okay, I'm going to put you back in the cradle and we're going to take a look at the drills and I'll take it from there. All right, so here are all the drills and I'll show you. There are so many leftovers, like it's crazy. It's just crazy. So tons and tons and tons of leftovers. So let me zoom in a little bit. Like hundreds of a lot of these as leftovers. And the colors were just magnificent. So good. I would buy pretty much anything Christina sells. I bought 5 at a time when I made this order, and this is the first one of them that's come up to do, and I can't remember if I showed you that one or not. And what a great one to start with. So the others are all special in their own way, and so I will be happy when they come up in a penny pick. And I got to talk to you about penny picks because we're getting to the trash now. So I'll talk about that when I'm showing you the trash. Oh, there's another bag of drills that I forgot to show you. Okay, so there we go. That's all the leftovers. Holy smokes, so many leftover drills. And now we will look at the trash and I will push this aside. Still got my birthday flowers here, so they're taking up room on the table. Okay, so as this was a crystal drill diamond painting, there was a little bit more trash than for other types of diamond paintings than you would expect for other types of diamond paintings, square or round. Okay, so there are more types of trash than for other types of diamond paintings. And we're just going to take a look here and see what sorts of trash there are. So Mostly it's little scratches on the bottom or little holes in the center of the drills that make the drills look wonky from the top. There wasn't too much concave drills. Oh, and I see a square drill in there from another kit. Oh, well. Oh, there's another square drill from another kit. That doesn't usually happen. I must have been working on another kit and accidentally put the trash for it in here. Oh, well. Because, trust me, there were no drills. There were no square drills in this kit. Oh, well. So it's not too bad. And I mean, a lot of these drills I probably could have used if I wanted to, but I knew there was going to be tons and tons of spares, so I didn't. All right, so that's the trash. And now I have my trash jar, which is almost half full. Well, not really. It's about, I don't know, 2/5 full. So I have my trash jar, and I do have my penny bowl here. Although this is a big project, so I have my big projects bowl here, ready to pick a coin. And I tell you right now, I am so torn about picking a coin. I don't know whether I should or not, because there are so many projects that I have more or less committed to working on with the companies that I am working with, that, plus now I have a commission from my friend, that if I do a penny pick, it's just going to add stress to my life. So I think I'm not going to do a penny pick. I know that's disappointing to a lot of you because you love the penny picks, and it's super disappointing for me. Trust me, that is not what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to do a penny pick for, but be selective about the penny pick and make it a penny pick for an item under 200. Because I want to do some of my older pieces that, were customs or that I got, on stores where I don't shop anymore, but that had beautiful, beautiful stuff that I absolutely adore. But I just, right now, I just can't, because it's going to stress me out too much if I have one more project to work on. So I'm not going to do a penny pick, which means that the trash goes into the jar. Now, I do hope to get back into the penny picks once I figure out a way to regulate my life a little bit better and not say yes to everything, because that's my problem, is I say yes to everything. And I spend a lot of time doing stuff that, it's all diamond painting related, so I love it all, but it's not necessarily what I would choose to be working on at any given time. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up and just get the job done. Okay, so that was the crystal tropical flowers, which I love. Oh my God, I love this so much. All right, let's move on. So my next diamond painting is what I call false face. And this is a special shape diamond painting that I got from DIY Digital Art. I didn't do a penny pick for this because as part of my arrangement with DIY Digital Art, I work on a number of their canvases from each one of the orders. I think I have one left to work on from this first order. Okay, and so I don't do penny picks for them. So this one here, I started on February 11th and I finished on February 11th. This one took me about, 4 or 5 hours to finish. And I'll put the flashback on again, because again, it's a nice sparkly one. It was pretty simple and it looks pretty good. This is a good kit for someone who wants a simpler special shapes kit. The only really challenging part of it is the petals hanging from the side of the upper mask. So where are the petals hanging from the side of the upper mask? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we've got these tiny little petals in there. And that was the most challenging thing. So this is good if you've got, somebody who has some manual dexterity issues, or somebody who, maybe a younger child, you could help them with, those tiny little petals. But everything else, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty easy to do. 12 colors, which I think was super manageable. And it's very, very pretty. And who doesn't like a masquerade, right? So yeah, I would have to say this was a win. Okay, so then my last comment here was that there was not too much trash, but the blues were mixed together, and so were the pinks. And that was a little bit of a pain in the butt. And I think we'll see that when we take a look at the spare drills, which I'm going to get out right now. So here are the spare drills for false face. And as we see, there are so many spares. So many spares. It was great not to have to worry about running out of something. And the drills were, like I say, really good. And you can see from the leftovers here that they're really good quality. So there were pinks that were mixed together. So I'll just keep these aside for now. And there were blues that were mixed together. And then we've got these, all these yellows and so forth. And then look how many of the tiny petals they said. Like there's got to be, like 100, 200 in there. Okay, so in here, and I'm not sure which bag it is that has them all mixed up, but these two colors were mixed together. And so I had to sort of pick them out as I went along. So I think I did most of them pretty well. But as you can see, they are quite similar. So I don't think it would be the end of the world if I got it wrong. And I'm sure I got it wrong in some cases because I was working, at night and the light was not ideal. And then the same with the pink. You can see where there's one there anyway. I think I did try to pick out the ones that I saw as I was going along once I realized that there was a problem. Yeah, there's a few in here that are the wrong color. And in here, well, we always get a few stragglers. But in this case, because we've got this light pink and the darker pink, it was a bit more of an issue. Anyway, so, but that was the only thing. And like I say, seriously, I don't think it's a big deal because the pinks and the blues are so close together, the two shades of pink and the two shades of blue, that even if I did mix them up in some places, who's going to notice? Nobody's going to notice. And it still looks super pretty. So there you go. And we'll just take a look at the trash now. And there was very little trash with this diamond painting. And again, there's a drill that's in here that I don't think came from this kit. Oh, yes, it did. It came from this kit. Maybe it came from this kit. I don't know. But that's all the trash there was. And so a couple of cases of silvering on the top instead of the bottom. And then the rest of them, there was just a little tiny pinhole in the silvering, which, as you see here, makes like a little divot in the drill itself. So not bad at all. I don't know what's the matter with that yellow one. Looks fine to me now. But anyway, so that's it. And since I didn't do a penny pick to choose this one, I'm not going to do a penny pick at the end. And there goes the trash. All done. Okay, so that was number 137, False Face, from DIY Digital Art. And like I say, I liked it. It was fun. Next up, what do we have next? Oh, okay. All right, I went a little bit out of order. Sorry about that. Because I have to go to my front hall for the next one. Okay, so the next one that I want to show you is the rose mask from New Homey. This is number 635 in my inventory, and I did show this finished. I think I showed it being drilled in the unboxing video that I made, and then in the next New Homey unboxing video, I actually showed myself washing it for the first time, and so I showed you what happened. And what happened was when I washed it, some of the drills did come loose, okay? And so after that video was finished and after the mask dried, what I did was I replaced the drills that had come off, and then I used Aleene's Fabric Fusion. It's a permanent fabric adhesive. And what I did was I just rubbed it all over the roses. You can see there's a little bit of excess, but I was pretty good about keeping it on the roses. I think right here was the only place where I kept, I smeared it a little bit. But so this is well coated with Aleene's. There we go, Fabric Fusion. And I got this at Michael's, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it at Michael's. And this is the first time I've used it. And it holds up really, really well to washing. Like, this is the only mask that I have worn since I finished it. I just keep washing it and washing it and washing it. I wash it by hand. It says on the Aleene's that you can wash it on gentle. Let's see. Press onto garment. Okay. Turn inside out. Wash on gentle cycle. So I wash it by hand because, you know, it takes me like 2 minutes. And I only put my cotton masks through the washing machine, and I always use, you know, high heat. So anyway, so I use dish soap and wash by hand, and look how well this is holding up. And like I say, this is the only one that I have worn since February 4th, and I never, ever go out without a mask. So if you have seen some of the diamond painted masks on New Homey or other sites, but New Homey definitely, you can confidently buy them if you get some of this stuff too, because the drills won't stay on if they're washed. And what I also found was that the original adhesive that was on here, it got all sticky and stringy. But with the Aleene's, no problem. It's great. Okay, so what did I say about this? I said this went really fast. So I did it on February 4th. This went really fast. There were no issues. February 10th, which was the last time I wrote about this. I've been wearing the mask when I've been out for the last week, and I really like it. I don't know how it'll wash up. That was before I washed it, but I'll test that when I do the post-completion review. I also don't know if it's actually effective, but I wear it with a surgical mask when I'm going to be near people. It is super comfy, so I hope it washes well. And besides being super comfy, this is actually my most comfortable face mask. So it is my most comfortable face mask. Now I think it's made of neoprene. Somebody said it was made of neoprene, and I've never had anything that was made of neoprene other than a beer can sleeve or a beer bottle sleeve. So I don't know if this would stop the virus, which is why I wear it with a surgical mask if I'm going to be around people. Usually when I'm out, it's to walk Pippi. And as you guys know, that hasn't happened all that much. Although she's been great lately and she's been letting me take her out for walks. So I've been super happy about that. But yeah, I have been washing it, I'd say every third time I wear it. And it's great. Anyway, so I'm very happy with it. I would say feel comfortable to go out and get others if you have any doubt. Definitely get the Aleen's. Or some of those sites sell specific glue for your mask, but I can't speak for that. But this stuff here, it's a gem. Which, by the way, one of the things that so many of us always wonder about is, what the hell am I going to do with all my leftover diamonds? I mean, seriously, if you're like me and you diamond paint as much as I do, you've got scads of leftover diamonds. You can decorate all kinds of stuff, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff with this and your leftover diamonds. And it could be super, super cool. Like it could just be like a little accent around a collar or something like that. But yeah, maybe I'll try that in a future video. Okay, let's take a look at the leftover drills for this. I mean, for a mask that costs, I think, less than $5, I'm spending an awful lot of time, but this is for my safety and yours if you choose to buy it. So there weren't very many colors. There were only four colors, and there were plenty of leftover drills. So even though when I the first time I washed it, when a few of them went down the sink, that's okay because I had so many spares. And I think I only lost 3 or 4 drills in that wash. I was very careful, but anyway, and 0 drills lost since then. So yeah, I would have to say this is, I'd say, a qualified success. I absolutely love it, but I did have to add the fabric glue to make it work. And then here are the bad drills. And I can't remember, there were a few drills that that when they washed off, I was able to pick them out of the sink rather than have them go down the sink. And I think I might have put them in here. And the ones that came off were the ones that lost the silvering on the bottom. So the silvering stuck to the mask, but the drill did not stick to the silvering. So that was an issue. And I noticed when I was first drilling the mask that there were some drills that, you know, I'd place them and then the silvering would come off and the drill would come back on my pen, but the silvering would have been left on the face mask. So maybe not the most high quality drills because I think otherwise it would have been fine. But look at it. I mean, it's been used now for over a month every day. And because, you know, at the very least I go down to get the mail every day, and it looks brand new, and I like it. Okay, so that is the rose mask. Next up, what's next up? And of course there's no penny pick for that because I really wanted to test the mask. So I did not do it in any particular order. Okay, the next project that I finished was the Christmas present for, not the Christmas present, the birthday present for my daughter. She turns 29 later this month. And I won't be showing you that until after I give it to her. So I'm going to save that post-completion review until another time. And then, okay, so then next up was this little ditty. And this is another one that I got from DIY Digital Art. And I posted to my short-lived Facebook page, I posted a short little video of me just playing the camera over it whilst the sunlight shone on it, and I'm going to insert that little clip right here because it looks absolutely spectacular in sunlight. Like, it sparkles like mad. I absolutely loved doing this, and I absolutely love the way it looked at the end. So let's see. Okay, so I did this on my birthday. This one was fun to do and had pretty good drills. The clear seed-shaped drills, so these ones here, for example, they're all over the place. Clear seed shaped drills had some problems with non-shiny silvering. So they look dull in some areas, although they look fine when I'm looking at this. I'm so picky when I'm working on my diamond paintings, and they look fine. Anyway, okay. Okay, so some of them had problems with non-shiny silvering, so they looked dull, but there were enough good ones to complete the canvas. Overall, I liked doing this one, and it looks great done. There were lots of leftovers, and there was lots of trash for this. So let's get a look at that. So I don't mind trash if there's lots of leftovers. The only time I mind trash is if I start worrying that I'm going to run out of drills. I never worried that I was going to run out of drills on this kit because they sent way more than necessary to make up for any bad drills. So like, I would say that this is an excellent kit. I would actually do this one again because I loved it that much. Like, it was a real joy to work on. And yeah, I mean, all diamond paintings are a joy to work on, but some of them just make you happy the whole time you're working on them. And you see how many are left of this? There's got to be like, I don't know, 200 here, something like that. Certainly like 150 anyway. Leftovers! Leftovers! And actually, these look pretty good. I see a few that have, you know, some problems with the silvering. But these look pretty good. So, you know, like, I got no complaints about this diamond painting. It was fun to do, and I absolutely love looking at it. And this one here is one that I might actually frame, because I've just ordered some frames from DIY Digital Art. And I might actually frame this one using one of their frames, and I'll show it to you. I'll show you what it's like. And then I will hang it in my living room somewhere so that I can see it sparkle, because that's what it's all about. Okay, so let's look at the trash now. And the reason that I push the diamond paintings out of the way is when I'm doing trash is I've learned that if I pour the trash out on top of the diamond paintings, guaranteed some of it's going to splatter onto the diamond painting and I won't be able to find it all. And then it'll fall off all over my floor later. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, I mean, this is just kind of the sort of thing that you see all over the place. A lot of drills that have the silvering on the top, some that are concave. There's, you know, a bunch of those seed-shaped ones that I was talking about that, you know, I thought were cloudy. Well, this one here is that cloudy? Let's see. Oh, that one's got the silvering on the top. But yeah, most of them, it's silvering on the top. Some of them are just little blobs of stuff. Some of them are no silvering at all. This one here, as you see, it's concave on the bottom, so you can't use that because it won't stick to the canvas. Here, there's a piece of the silvering that's come off. So yeah, I mean, the sort of thing that we're used to seeing with crystal drill diamond paintings. But it sure does make for pretty trash. And once again, because I didn't do a penny pick for this, I'm not going to do a penny pick before I pour out the trash. And there we go. And that is the end of the mandala flowers until it gets framed. So, what's next, Bob? Well, Rose, let's see. What is next? Oh. Okay. Really? Is that what's next? Yep, that's what's next. Okay. All right. So next up is a diamond painting that I misnamed Klimt's Tear. One of my viewers let me know that this is actually not Klimt's here. This is not a Klimt diamond painting. This is a painting by a woman whose name escapes me. But I guess she paints in the style of Klimt anyway, because I mistook it for a Klimt. Although when I went through all of Klimt's catalog looking for this painting, I couldn't find it. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe it was a piece, like just a part of another diamond painting. And I didn't notice it and I didn't bother going to look. But the other thing that's interesting is when I did the reverse image search, that other artist did not come up. I don't know why. Yeah, so that's why I didn't know that this was by a different artist. So I think it's absolutely gorgeous and I adored working on it. There is so much confetti in her hair. It's crazy. And the drills were good. Well, I'll get into that in a little while. But did I rename this? No, I didn't rename it. I don't know what it's called. Oh, well. I'll have to go back to, I just deleted my Facebook account. So I can't go back to the comment to see who the artist was. Oh, well. If you know who the artist is, leave it down below in the comments and I will rename this piece. Okay, so I started this on March the 1st and I worked on it in, I think, 3 chunks. And I finished it on March the 6th. I did each chunk, like 1 chunk per day. So day 1, I have been working on this for a few hours. And I am disappointed because the glue is not very sticky. That is one of the first times I've ever made that comment about a diamond painting. Oh, and my next comment is, this hasn't happened to me very often, but when it does, it's annoying because the multi-placer doesn't work as well. The drills don't all stick when I place it, so I waste a lot of time trying multiple times to place them and then slide them into place. Frustrating. Drills so far are very good quality. Yeah. Okay, trying to read my handwriting here. Day 2, which was March 5th. Still great. Am loving it. No bad drills yet. Can you believe it? No bad drills after 2 days of drilling. And I would have done about this much at that point. I would have done about this much with not a single bad drill. March 6th, day 3, done. She's gorgeous. I love the superimposed printing method, which this is. So much detail. There is almost no trash and plenty of leftovers. So I'm going to get in really, really close on this to show you. Let's see if I can find an area where... Yeah, so here's an area where the superimposed style of printing makes all the difference. Because the lips are printed on the canvas the way they were on the original art. So even though the round drills extend a little bit beyond the line of the lips, as soon as you zoom out even a little bit, you lose that. Whereas if this was done in the pixel method, there would be like a set of stairs going down the side of her lips and up the bottom of her lips there. So for anything that's got curves, which is essentially every kind of diamond painting, like look at that eyelid. It's gorgeous. And eyebrows. Eyebrows are fantastic in the new method. Anything that's got any curves at all looks fantastic when it's done in the new method. So, yeah, I absolutely love this. So, yeah, the only thing, they made the glue a little too thin. Whoever was laying the glue that day, and so that was a little bit of a disappointment. I don't know if that would be the case with other kits, maybe other kits that were done the same day. But I got this, I don't know when, probably January or so. So, hopefully if you were to order this now, and I actually would recommend this one because she's a beauty. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, let's take a look at the drills and the trash. And what do we have? What do we got? We have got lots and lots and lots of leftovers. Look at all these leftovers. Like there's over 200 there, and like it's wild. Now, mind you, this was, you know, the most prevalent color, but they sent like probably, I don't know, 250 drills, maybe 300 drills, I don't know. Extra, I mean. And yeah, these drills were really, really good quality. I loved working on this. Apart from that, you know, non-sticky canvas, because this is a diamond painting that definitely benefits from using a multi-placer. You're actually able to keep your lines a lot straighter if you use a multi-placer, which is important to me. I hate crooked lines in my diamond paintings, and I try as much as I can to straighten them out. I mean, this is not perfect, but it's not bad. And I'll just show you. I mean, you know, like there are areas where I wish I could probably straighten that out with a straightener, even it out a little bit. And it's always light colored drills that you can see mistakes or crookedness in, much better than dark colored drills. So, yeah. So the multi-placer helped tremendously to keep the drills as straight as possible. Now you do, well, I do anyway, because of the way I diamond paint. There, you can kind of tell where one row of multi-placer placing ended and the next one began. And I'll try and clear that up as well. But once you move back, you can't notice that. Oh, and I'm in 2x, so let's zoom out. Yeah, you can't notice that. I mean, it's just a beautiful diamond painting. Okay, let's take a look at the trash. What there is of it, which was not very much. Okay. There is not very much. This is it. This is all the trash. And as you see, I think there was one drill that I got rid of. I don't know why. Why did I get rid of this? I might have put it in the trash container instead of where it belonged. The rest of it are little blobbies. Little blobbies of resin. Because this here, for example, that's not a real drill. That's a partial drill. It's just a blobby. So yeah, that's all the trash from this kit. So if you can put up with, like if you're using a single placer, oh, there's a little tiny bit more trash in here. But there you go, that's it. If you can put up with the slightly too thin glue, I would recommend this because the final image is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, what's next? Okay, so next up is I call it the summer tree. I don't know if it is the summer tree, but it is a folding box that I got from Your Best Deals. This is number 494 in my inventory. And the reason that I did this without doing a penny pick is, remember how I said I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed with all of my diamond paintings that I have to work on? Well, let me show you what I'm going to do with this. Okay, so these are all the drills for the projects that are on my to-do list. Some of them are penny picks, like that. Oh, that's project of the month for May, so I've got it ready. Don't forget, order your projects of the month for April and May if you haven't already. And so I've just got them in this like, you know, Frigid-Seal container from, I don't know, the 70s or something like that. And I wanted to put them in something bigger because they fall out of the Frigid-Seal container. I mean, there's a lot of drills here. So I'm putting them in this box because it's prettier since I have this up on my, I don't actually eat at my dining room table. I just do my diamond painting, like administrative work there. And because there's a lot of administrative work for my channel, trust me. And so these are all the drills for projects that either have come up in penny picks or that I've committed to doing for the companies that I'm working with. So there we go. I ordered another one of these boxes just yesterday because one is not enough. So I think once I get rid of, once I finish doing some of these, it'll this is going to take up a lot less space when I finish it. But yeah, I have a box full of drills for diamond paintings that I would like to get done by the end of May, if that's possible. I don't know that it's possible. And this is not even all the drills, because these are just the ones that I haven't kitted up. I have my kitted up drills all over the place. And so that would more than fill this box. Yeah, so now you understand why I'm a little bit stressed and feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Anyway, but this is not about me. See how nicely this box... See how nicely this box holds all of this stuff, and I will, make it look nicer when when I put it on the table. But this I'm not ashamed to have on the table. That I was ashamed to have on the table. And there's little crusties from my cat's food because she ends up, throwing crusties all over the place. Anyway, there you go. I think it's beautiful. All right, what did I say about it? Okay, I know I've got you at a very strange angle for this, but that's just because the box is sitting upright. So I'll go through it very quickly. Okay, so my first comment was, oh my God, there's no legend. So I did this on March 5th. Oh my God, there's no legend. So I have to go online, find the image, and do a close-up look to see what goes where. I'm doing this in time-lapse, so we'll have to pause while I figure it out. So one thing I can tell you is I recorded a time-lapse of me completing this. And the reason you haven't seen it is because I put the thing on pause while I took the dog out for a walk, and I forgot to unpause it when I came back. So I had done all the, regular crystal drills, and when I came back from the walk, I did all of the special crystal drills, and none of that appears on the time lapse. So, yeah. So I haven't posted the time lapse because, the best part is missing. And anyway, so one of the things I did in that time lapse was actually match the colors of the drills to where they belonged on the canvas, if you will, by looking at the finished image of this on the Your Best Deals website. And then, as I was putting away my drills, look what I found. So this is, as those of you who follow my channel know that this is the way I mark my my drill bags, so that I know which drills go with which diamond painting, since I don't keep the drills and the diamond paintings together. I wrote it on the back of the legend. So worry not, my friends. There is a legend for this diamond painting. It is a perfectly good legend. As it turns out, I was able to recreate the legend just by going online and matching the drills up to, where they appeared on the finished image on the website. And that resulted in this gorgeous box. It is really pretty. Way prettier than I thought it would be, actually. This was I think this was a Rose Tries, was it? No, wait a minute. Was it a Rose Tries? Hold on. Yeah, this was a Rose Tries. And so I got it because somebody else really liked it. And, you know, it wasn't something that absolutely grabbed my attention, but it is stunning when it's done. I love it. And I loved it so much that I went out and ordered the winter tree. So you'll see that coming up in an unboxing video in the next few weeks. Okay, what else did I say? The glue wasn't the best, so I'm going to seal it with Tombow. So that's what I did. I sealed it with Tombow. You can't even tell, can you? No, you can't. Because Tombow dries 100%. Whoops, crystal clear. There we go. And I sealed the hell out of this. Like, I just gobbed the Tombow on there. And look at it. It's beautiful. You cannot tell. Well, you can sort of see maybe where there's like a little glop of Tombow here. Where? Right there. See that? There's a little glob there. But the whole thing is covered in Tombow. Those drills are not going anywhere. And the reason that I wanted to make sure because I don't usually seal my special shapes projects, the reason I wanted to seal this is because the cat is going to be brushing up against it constantly, because I feed the cat on the dining room table, because, as I said, the dining room table does not actually get used to eat at. If I fed the cat on the floor, the dog would eat all her food. So she eats at my desk, on my desk. And so she's constantly brushing up against everything. And the Tombow will also prevent this from, you know how there's always adhesive in between drills on a special shape diamond painting? Because the Tombow dries hard and clear, there will be no stickiness that her fur will get caught on. So yeah, this is gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so all done. It looks nice. Now I have someplace to store all my drills for my upcoming works in progress. Lots of spares, some trash, plus the clear crystal drills were not great. They were cloudy. And you can see that. That is not the Tombow that's making those drills look cloudy. They were cloudy. So I'm going to show you the leftover drills now. Yeah, I marked all the symbols on the bags as I was color matching on the website, and it worked out fine. So lots and lots of spares. Again, I wasn't worried about running out of anything at all. Beautiful, beautiful colors. The drills were pretty good quality, except, like I say, the clear seed-shaped ones, which I will show you in a moment. Pretty much everything else was good. I'll show you the seed-shaped ones last. But yeah, everything else was good. And so here are the seed-shaped ones. And I'm going to open this up. And I'm not going to pour them out. No, I'm not going to pour them out because that'll be a pain in the butt since I'm not using a tray. But you see how, I don't know if you can see it, but some of these look cloudy. And that's because, let me zoom way in so that we can see the silvering. You see how the silvering is not like a shiny metal, like a polished metal. It looks a little rough. And that means that the drill will look cloudy as opposed to super sparkly. That's the way the silvering is done on the bottom of these special shaped drills makes all the difference in the world. And unfortunately, this set of drills had a lot of that. I think it's just a layer of silvering that was not thick enough because it doesn't seem to fully cover the bottoms of the drills. And there were a few that were concave, so I'd have to throw those out. But you see what I mean? Anyway. And so here, you see this one? Very cloudy. Let's take a look at it from the other side. You see? It's because of the way the silvering is not shiny. Okay, so that is that. Now I'll show you the trash. I was actually thinking of throwing away all of the cloudy drills that I just showed you. And then I thought, no, I'll keep them in my spares, because if I'm so desperate that I have to go to my spares, I'll just, like, I'll need them whether they're cloudy or not. Like if I run out of another set of drills. So you won't find any of the cloudy ones in here, because I just pushed them aside while I was drilling and put them back in the container. So there were just a few, bad drills. And, silvering on the top, concave, concave and bad silvering, missing silvering. So yeah, that was it. So not a ton of trash. Mind you, this was a really small project. So, and again, because I didn't do a penny pick for it, since I was desperate for a larger box, and a pretty box that I'm not ashamed to have out on the dining room table, which is not a dining table. Yeah, that's it. That is the, I'm going to call it the summer. Well, I don't know. Yeah, the summer box. The summer box. Isn't it pretty? I think it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, so much that I got the winter box. And depending on how many more of these I need to fill with works in progress drills, I might get another box as well. Okay, so that is it for that. And I'm just gonna put this away, and I will be right back to show you the next kit. So next up, we have the underwater rose, and this, you'll see, is copy B, because I got the order that I had placed with Your Best Deals last week, I think on Thursday, because I think I made the video for it on Friday, and so I did the unboxing of the 4 items, and then on Sunday I went down to check the mail, and Sunday or Saturday, I can't remember which day. Let's see. Saturday, I went down to check the mail. I don't usually check mail on Saturday, but I did. And there was another package waiting for me. And so when I opened it, it was the same order that I had just recorded an unboxing for. And so I got in touch with Bella from Your Best Deals, and I said, look, you guys, I know how busy you were over the, catching up from the Lunar New Year, because my order had been sent out after the Lunar New Year, I think. Anyway, the big celebration there, where everything shuts down for a couple of weeks. And I said, so I understand that, somebody made a mistake and sent the same thing to me twice. I feel bad for them, because all of these companies operate on small margins, right? And so I didn't want this to be a wasted thing for them to have, because, they pay for the shipping twice for this order. And there was a great big diamond painting in this order as well. Anyway, so what I said was, I'll work on all of the diamond paintings. Since there were only 4, I'll work on them over the coming, weeks or months or whatever, and make sure that I show them on the channel so that, you do get exposure for the second order. So that's what I'm doing. And so I did a time lapse of this. And so you might have already seen the time lapse, but I think I finished it in the evening, so I'm not sure how great the light was. But now it's daylight, and this looks so pretty. I really, really like it. And this one was a popular one when I did the unboxing last week. There was one viewer who told me that she had ordered, I think, 3 copies of it. So that said, I thought, what better one to do to show people just how pretty it does look. And it really does look pretty, and it was nice and easy to do. So yeah. So there we have it, number 811, Underwater Rose, copy B. So I started this on March 7th, so that would have been Sunday. I finished it on Sunday, as you saw on the time lapse. And I just essentially here, I just said that this one was great to work on, quick and easy, and not a single bad drill, I think. Do I have any? No, I don't have any trash. And also tons of leftovers. So that's that for the underwater rose. And let me just show you the drills close up, and then I will show you the diamond painting close up. So look at how many extra drills there were. I mean, it's crazy. There's like twice as many drills as I would need to complete this diamond painting. Like just tons and tons of drills. And let's look at it close up now. The drills were fantastic quality. Just absolutely fantastic. And I like the way, I love the way this was printed. It gives great definition to the edges of the leaves because they didn't do the block printing, like the pixel printing, on the outer edge of the diamond painting. But then inside, it is the inside is the pixel printing method. So each one of these diamonds goes down on a square of that color. But you see how on the edges, that's not what happens. You actually see the original image behind the edges. So that's what makes this such a pretty picture. And so, you know, speaking as someone who used to not think that it was worth doing partials, I have changed my mind about that because diamond paintings like this one just go to show how pretty they are. And this one was less than $5. I mean, seriously, you cannot go wrong with this. Okay, so I'm very happy with it. I like it a lot. And I have no drills to put in the trash. So we're done with the underwater rose. I do have the penny in the jar for the next, for the first one that I got. So I will probably be doing it again at some point. Okay, so this here is one that I had originally not planned to do right away, but then I got comments from viewers, and so I decided, ooh, I gotta do it. So this one here is number 648. It is the Datura Mandala number 3 from Fancels. This was a rose tries from somebody because the image on the website has one great big huge pearl in the center. And she wanted to know, you know, is that what you're actually going to get? No, that's not what you're actually going to get. What you're actually going to get is this. So the picture is a little bit deceiving. The comments that made me want to do this one right away were that I got a comment from at least one viewer who said that her kit had drills that were too small to cover the symbols. And so I thought, let's see if my kit has drills that are too small. And I think you can see there was only one color that was the case for, but these are supposed to be bigger pearl drills. And that's the size that they sent. So it's not even enough to cover the symbol. And I went through my stash of leftover drills from other projects, and I don't have any that are bigger than this. So so I had to use what was in the kit. I might have had a few that were bigger, but not enough to finish the diamond painting. So I thought, I'm just going to do it with the drills that they sent. Thankfully, the symbol is a % sign and it's in red. And so even though you can see it behind, it doesn't look terrible given the coloring of the rest of the drills. This would be a really, really pretty diamond painting. I unfortunately cannot recommend it because of the fact that there were problems with those drills. So like with these ones. Everything else I'm fine with. And the fact that they didn't put a great big diamond in the center, that, you know, the picture that they show on the website is not exactly this picture. I can live with that. But I wanted to show it to you as quickly as I could. And so here you have it. And let's take a look at the leftover drills for this. And there was a little bit of trash, not a lot, just a little. All right, so lots and lots of spare drills. Look at all these pinks left over. Holy smokes. So this is going to be good for my stash. There is one of these left over. Yeah, no, not concerned at all, except with these, because they're about a third of the size that they should be to properly cover that symbol. Okay, so that is the leftovers. And then here is the trash. And there was one more piece there. Okay, so let's zoom way in. I mean, it's standard trash for a crystal shapes diamond painting, or for a special shapes diamond painting. Silvering on top, silvering on top. Oh, there's a little bit of trash that I had from another project. I can't remember which one. Or that I found on my desk when I was cleaning up or something like that, and I just dropped it in here. But yeah, mostly it's silvering on the top, or silvering that's, you know, not complete on the bottom, or no silvering at all. And that's what was wrong with this. So very, very standard. I wouldn't say that there was a lot of trash to this. There was actually quite a lot of diamonds on this. It took me a while to finish it. I think I was working till like 3 in the morning on Monday working on this, because I just wanted to get it done. So there you go, everybody. That is what I have accomplished in the last, just over a month. And I'm going to be recording the post-completion review now for the present that I made for my daughter, and I will show that to you along with the unboxing for that diamond painting after I give it to her, which God knows when that is, because it's still a red zone in Kitchener, so I can't go and visit her for her birthday, which makes me sad, but we're keeping each other safe, and that's the main thing. Okay, so that's it for my work. Now I am going to put a little slideshow in of my viewer finishes. All right, so I think that was fun. I love seeing your finishes, and I look forward to receiving more. I also look forward to receiving ugly diamond paintings. I haven't received any for a few days, and I know that there are ugly diamond paintings out there, whether they're sitting in your stash somewhere, something that you started, finished, or something that you saw on a website and it just horrified you. Send it in. You can send me the link, as well as just put ugly diamond painting in the subject line. And if there are any diamond paintings that you would like me to try from any of those eligible stores that I flashed up earlier, the list is also down below. You can send me an email with Rose Tries in the subject line, and I will be happy to consider ordering it for you. And yeah, so there you go, everybody. I want to say thank you to everybody at the companies who sent me all these gorgeous diamond paintings. And I want to say thank you to all my viewers who submitted their finishes for this video. And I want to thank all of my patrons, subscribers, and all of my other viewers. Thanks for coming to visit. Come back, visit with me again soon. You know I love you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.